Smoke a purse so sweet with Hot Thoughts TV.
Y'all know what the fuck we doing, man. It's Hot Thoughts TV. Niggas hot in the bitch, man.
I'm smoking a purse so sweet with Hot Thoughts TV.
Another question, just to stem off that, just because, you know, you were creative, we creative as well. One thing I'm sure we can relate on with it being so many different hats you got to wear and this shit gets stressful, like you were saying. So what are some shit that you do, you know, just to detach, to, you know, clean, to have a clean mental state, you feel me, and not be overridden by it?
On the real, I was waiting on y'all to spark that blunt. Cause
Hey, he like, what you gonna do?
No.
Yeah, I think your lighter in the backpack for that yellow one. I put it in there yesterday.
Nah, I don't, man, it took a long time for me to do that. I was dealing with anxiety so bad last year, bro, like shaking.
Nah, I know.
For real, like,
he knows it.
for real, blackouts and shit like that, nigga. So, like, I really had to, I changed my diet, first of all. When I changed my diet, all that shit went away for real, like, immediately. Once I went vegan, probably like 2 weeks into being vegan, all my anxiety went away. I'm not saying it's gonna work for everybody, but that's what shit worked for me. Yeah. Then I started journaling. Bro. That shit was crazy, though. Like, you don't know how much you're thinking about in a day. You don't know how many feelings you having in a day. Like, you start writing that shit down immediately, it just feel like, it feel like you don't have to think about it no more. Like, I can just say it without saying it to whoever I need to say it to sometimes. And then I also learned on some real shit. I really learned on some using my friends as therapists, but on some drop a little bit, like talking to the nigga and then be like, man, so-and-so happened. And then that's the end of that. And then dropping a little bit and dropping a little bit and dropping a little bit and accepting a little bit, because I always, you know what I'm saying? Just taking a little bit, oh yeah, and then this happened. And then boom, and then I'm gone for real. So I started like being able to, like, just by doing that little, I learned how to express myself through communication. I just learned how to, like, actually talk about the way I felt when I felt the way I felt, instead of just holding all that shit in. Because I feel like as niggas, bro, that shit is not a thing, bro. Like, niggas is not thinking to talk, like, talking is okay, you feel me? But hell yeah, I had to teach myself, like, man, it's alright to feel however you feel, and it's alright to say it to whoever make you feel like that. You feel me? And it don't have to be no argument, it don't have to be none of that. Because a lot of times niggas start talking about how they feel and niggas start arguing because you feeling defensive. But it's not about you. Yeah. It's about me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Understand.
Yeah, and on the other side of it, when you tell me how you feel, it's not about me. It's about the way you feel. So I'm just trying to understand you, because that's what I found. I told somebody this the other day, that I feel like that's what love really is, bro. It's really just understanding. Like, if you can understand somebody, you know how to care for them. If you can understand somebody, you know how much time they need. You know where they came from. You know you can't talk to them like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's just certain things. If you understand somebody for real, then love is easy. But it's just like niggas don't be trying to understand nobody for real.
Yeah. Just on the journalist shit, I'm gonna put you on this book when we done, and I like kind of read a little bit like a couple years ago type shit, but it's basically like you wake up every morning and you just, first thing you do before you do anything, write 3 pages, get all that shit out your mind, and you just start like with a clear mind. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I just fuck with that shit because I got into that shit too. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It just relieve a lot of unnecessary stress. But shit, just to go back to the questions and shit like that. You know, if anybody's been keeping, you know, in tune with you for the last couple of years, you are one of the artists that carry that cross in the music and the fashion, you know what I'm saying, and bridging that gap and carrying that shit. Another person that I say is Tobacco, you know what I'm saying? And there's not too many, not too many people out here, you know what I'm saying? Everybody can wear designer, but it's about putting, you know,
putting that shit on.
You know what I'm saying? And doing it the right way. So, in your opinion, just what is the importance between fashion and music? Because it's been getting more like mainstream.
To be honest with you, it's not important at all, bro. Well, I think as far as a brand goes, yeah, it's important. Like, yeah, it's like when your mama was little, like, you want to look nice when you go out. That's just it. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think that was not a thing for me, though. Like, it was not like, oh yeah, dress up, because it was like that. It was just that was taught for me when I was little. Dress up when you go out. You feel me? So like, I ain't never really been like, I like fashion, but I'm not like a person who's looking into it, like trying to figure out what's the next shit. Like, I'm kind of just up on it because I like it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand what this is because I like this. So that shit gonna come across my feed because that's the shit that I like. You know what I'm saying? But
like before the music type shit, it was all
before the music. Yeah, like I was little. I was in like 8th grade with some Jeremy Scott song, and niggas was like, "What's Jeremy Scott's?" You don't feel me? Like I was wearing Stan Smith Adidas and Jeremy Scott's and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Before probably like 10th grade, I should say 10th grade. A$AP Rocky came out when I was in 12th grade. So I was 2 years before A$AP Rocky was, you know what I'm saying? Like 2 years before A$AP Rocky was really talking about this shit for the world. I probably was wearing that shit. You know what I'm saying? I was that little nigga who was like red skinny jeans in the hood. And they was like, why you got on skinny jeans, bro? Cause I seen Kanye West have on skinny jeans, bro. Like, and that shit looked cool, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it was just like, I don't know, man. That shit was never like the fashion industry is just like the music industry. It's all fake, bro. All this shit is fake. Nigga, it's all about building the brand, building the name. You know what I'm saying? Like, your name is important. Hot Thoughts, if Hot Thoughts becomes No Jumper, you can put Hot Thoughts on a t-shirt, on a fucking penny. You can print Hot Thoughts on a penny and sell it for $20. It's just about the brand. It's just about building the brand, bro. Versace, Rick Owens, Raf Simons, all of them niggas, Pierre Moss, not to just, you know what I'm saying, fair, you know what I'm saying? Like, all of these niggas are who they are because they built the brand. It's not even about the clothes no more. That's the reason why Kanye West can sell whatever he sell for whatever he sell. Because, like, I'm Kanye West. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? Like, that's the only thing that matter. I remember when I was little, I used to want to change my name so bad, first and last. I want to change my shit. And my daddy used to always tell me, bro, it's about the name. You're like, your name matters. And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, no, nigga, I don't like this name. He was like, but your name matter. You got to keep your name. And it was just like, okay. Now you get it. The older you get, the more you get it. You know what I'm saying?